Let's get started practicing the 4-8 breath. First of all, I'd like to talk about deep diaphragmatic breathing to show you the right way to breathe and the wrong way to breathe. To talk about breathing, let's first talk about the lungs and our breathing anatomy. The lungs are in the chest, and our rib cage starts at the front and it wraps all the way around the back body. Our rib cage is capable of expanding front to back as well as side to side. So when you're taking a deep breath, I really want you to focus on those movements, expanding the rib cage side to side as well as front to back. The whole reason we take a deep breath is because of this muscle called the diaphragm. The diaphragm is located right here, just under the rib cage, up inside the body. It's a thin sheet of muscle that cuts through the whole center part of the body, and it's shaped like a dome. When we inhale, it's because the diaphragm acts as a suction. It draws down and flattens out. That draws air into the body, and then the diaphragm pushes up, and that pushes air up and out. So when we inhale, the diaphragm goes down, air comes in, and when we exhale, the diaphragm pushes up and out. So I want you to think about allowing the belly to soften when you breathe. That will enable the diaphragm to function as it should. First, I want to demonstrate how not to take a deep breath. When we take a deep breath, we don't want to just puff up the chest like this. When I inhale like this and I expand just my chest, I'm actually drawing my abdomen in and I'm impeding the movement of the diaphragm. This is how I'd like you to take a deep breath. I want you to focus on softening the belly first and feeling like you can fill air in the belly first and watch how the air rises up into my chest. Again. You'll see my chest move when I take a deep breath, but the movement starts down here at the belly. That's enabling the diaphragm to move down so we can ultimately take a deeper, slower breath. To add the 4-8 pattern to this breathing, we're simply going to count. We're going to fill the lungs, take a really deep breath to a count of 4, and we're going to slow down our exhale to a count of 8. Like this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you find that's challenging, you could switch those numbers, perhaps inhaling to 3 and exhaling to 6. Eventually, we want to work in the other direction. Maybe in a few weeks, you'll be able to inhale to 6 and exhale to 12. Let's practice for a few minutes together. I'll count the first breath for you, and then I'll allow you a little bit of space to practice on your own. Empty your lungs, exhale completely. And then inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue to do this on your own. Hands relax down on your lap. Practice softening the belly as you inhale, counting on your own. Eyes closed or gaze down at the floor. Away, or if you become distracted, simply return to the 4-8 breath, taking a really deep full inhale to a count of 4, slowing down the exhale to a count of 8. Practice a few more deep breaths like this. It's comfortable to pause your breath at the top of each inhale and the bottom of each exhale. You're welcome to do that. Or you could continue to make the breaths nice and smooth. Let's release this breath for now. This is a great technique to practice every day as a way of conditioning and training your nervous system to be calm and relaxed. It's also a great tool to use when you're having an acute moment of stress. It's even a great tool to use if you ever have trouble falling asleep at night. When you're teaching this technique, emphasize really filling the lungs on the inhale so that you have enough air in the lungs to slow down the exhale. You can practice this for as many minutes as you'd like. Try to practice for at least 2 or 3 minutes at a time, perhaps working your way up to 5 to 8 minutes in a sitting.